guys, Rose Pants here, and welcome to my new monthly segment, Let's Get Crafty. And I thought to kick it off for the month of October, we would start with Halloween costumes. So here we have all of the required materials in order to transform myself into Cookie Monster this year for Halloween. And as you can see, I have obviously changed and it's a different day. From that clip just a second ago, I did start working on the costume and I actually ran out of supplies. I realized that you need a whole lot of tulle to complete this project, so I had to go out and pick up some more in order to complete the entire project. I seriously became a little tulle tutu factory up in here in my kitchen after setting up this black table. But I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to make these tutus. It does take a little bit of time and a little bit of work, but it's definitely worth it. Got 24 inches of tulle right here. Sorry, I'm waving it. It's kind of hard to see. But I've got 24 inches here. And then what you want to do is roll it up into a tube. Once you have your roll, you can go ahead and take your ruler and measure out however long you want your chunks of tulle. I went ahead and decided to go with 6 inches, but you can definitely do less or maybe a little more if you'd like. Once those are cut, it turns into this little strip right here, and that is exactly what we need in order to make this tutu. With another costume change comes another day, but anything that is worthwhile takes a little time. So I'm still working on completing my costume, but right now I'm going to show you the quick and easy way and how to make that tutu. I'm going to show you on a small scale though. So imagine that this ribbon is that big long ribbon that you have measured either around your top or your bottom, wherever you want your tutu to sit. Have a knot on either side to show where your measurement ends. Those lovely strips of tulle that we made earlier, we're going to take that and loop it so it is like so. You take that ribbon and you take the loop. I don't know how to show this on camera. You put it either in front of or behind, and then loop it and pull it through. So then you have it tied on like so. So here the knot is loose, so you can actually see how it's tied on. And then you pull tight. Do that about 1,000,000 times, and then eventually you'll have a tutu that looks something like this. And this is my completed skirt. In order to make my top, I used the same exact technique as the bottom tutu. It's pretty much the same exact thing, but with the top tutu, I alternated shorter pieces of tulle with the longer one, and that's pretty much the only difference. To fully be Cookie Monster, I need a face. So I went ahead and went online and found a Cookie Monster face picture. I put the white piece of paper over my laptop screen and then just traced it right on there. So I'm going to take my black and white pieces of felt and go ahead and cut out that face. After cutting out the face for Cookie Monster, I went ahead and used the hot glue gun to attach it to one specific piece of tulle. So you can see that Cookie Monster's face is just on this one piece of tulle, but it still seems like it's just hanging out on the whole thing. Since I'm a girl and obviously this costume is not going to involve any pockets, I went ahead and made myself this handy cookie purse. To make the cookie part of the purse, all I did was take 2 pieces of the felt and then I cut it out with the 2 pieces all together so they would be exactly the same. Did the same for the handle, and to put it all together, again, just that hot glue gun. To round out the outfit, I of course had to get a fabulous pair of shoes. But Cookie Monster doesn't really wear shoes, so I made up some of my own and made these fabulous cookie shoes. I made a little mini chocolate chip cookie out of felt and then used the hot glue gun to attach it to the shoe, since right behind this spot there was a logo. I also had a bit of all three of my colors of brown felt left over, so I went ahead and made some chocolate chip cookies. Ta-da! So C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. And here we have the finalized costume, where I've transformed myself into Cookie Monster. Love those cookie shoes. But wait, can't forget my cookie purse. So I've got this wonderful cookie purse and some extra cookies, all ready for Halloween. I do have to say, before the first episode of Let's Get Crafty is over, these episodes are going to be set up one of two ways, because I do crafts two totally different ways. I either just have a final product image already in my mind and I don't have specific instructions, I just go and I find a way to make that final product that I have pictured in my head. And then the other way that I do crafts is strictly by the directions. I find a craft and then just go by the directions and complete the craft. And until next time, I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Get Crafty.